Hi guys, this is Agrifel, and today I want to take a look at the WWE Cruiserweight Classic. And yeah, well, first of all, the Cruiserweight Classic is a great idea in my opinion because WWE really profits from that because they can test out tons of superstars, how the crowd reacts to them, how they appear on not live television before a live crowd. And yeah, of course, the winner gets a contract, but as all of you know, if some guys really convince WWE that they're great and they're a perfect addition for the roster, of course they're gonna take them under contract too. So the Cruiserweight Classic. The first tapings happened 2 days ago. I don't know when these tapings will be shown, but yeah, some results are in. But yeah, many people who don't look it up on the internet don't know them yet. So, well, I'm not going to go into that, but I want to take a look at the superstars or the guys who compete in the tournament. Now I'm going to start with Gran Metalik, whom we all know as Mascara Dorada. He's a very interesting guy, very talented high flyer. His opponent in the first round, Alejandro Saez, don't know much about him. Then we have Ho Ho Lun, the promoter of the Hong Kong Wrestling Federation. Again, I don't know nothing about him. His opponent in the first round is Arya Daivari, the brother of Sean Daivari. Sean, we all know him. Arya, well, he is not as well known, but well, maybe this tournament will change it. The next match features Clement Petiot, a French guy I again know nothing about. And yeah, you see, many of those guys are not that well known in the more prestigious indie leagues. Talking about more prestigious indie leagues, Cedric Alexander is his opponent, and yeah, we all know him from Ring of Honor, very talented guy. Then we have Raul Mendoza, again a guy I know nothing about, and his opponent Brian Kendrick. Yeah, we all know him. He definitely is not one of the top picks for winning this tournament because if WWE wanted to sign him, they could easily do so because they know him pretty well. Same goes for Tajiri, who, as Brian Kendrick, mostly should be in this tournament because, given younger guys, a guy who knows the WWE style to work with is a pretty good method of ensuring that the matches are wrestled in a more WWE style, so that the younger guys and new talents or fresher talents can really work this with a more WWE approach. Anyway, Tajiri's opponent is Damian Slater, an Australian guy who has 13 years of in-ring experience, being only 29 years old. That's quite an accomplishment. Anyway, the next one is pretty interesting to me because Damak is a German superstar from Westside Extreme Wrestling, and he faces TJ Perkins, whom we all know as Puma or TJP or whatnot. And this one I'm really excited about. Then we have Mustafa Ali. Again, know not much about him, don't know anything about him at all. His opponent, Lince Dorado, a guy who used to wrestle for Chikara, and I think Chikara fans have quite fond memories of him. Again, talented guy. Kenneth Johnson, complete mystery man to me, and Akira Tosawa, one of Dragon Gate's best, and him being in this tournament is just plain awesome because looking back at the matches he had in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla and Dragon Gate, it's just plain awesome that he is involved in this. Tyson Dux, we know him, but it's not like he's a high flyer or a cruiserweight. Apparently he is, but he's an rather old guy, and he, fills it up, so to speak. And he faces Zack Sabre Jr., a guy we all know from Westside Extreme Wrestling from England and Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, Ring of Honor. He is spectacular and one of the favorites to win this tournament because if WWE didn't take him under contract, they would be stupid. So, on to Harv Sira Yeah, from Canada. Again, don't know anything about him. He faced Drew Gulak, who became, yeah, famous in, well, if you want to call it famous, in Combat Zone Wrestling. You see, this is really about everything, or every promotion, indie promotion out there, every land that has wrestling, they are all involved in this somehow. Then we have Tony Nese. I don't know how that's pronounced. I haven't seen many matches with him, but he, again, very talented guy, has wrestled in Dragon Gate, has wrestled in Dragon Gate USA, so happy to see him in here. His opponent, Anthony Bennett, again, totally mystery man to me, and so, yeah. Another guy involved is Sean Maluta. Again, he was trained by AFA, that's something, but again, there's nothing I know about this guy. His opponent, on the other hand, Kota Ibushi, same as Zack Sabre Jr., and Zack Sabre Jr. facing off Kota Ibushi in the finals would be awesome. Yeah, well, Tozawa should be in the mix too, but Kota Ibushi, great star from Japan, not the youngest guy, but definitely one of the most spectacular high flyers we have in the business. Known from New Japan, DDT, Evolve 1, for example, but great guy. Another superstar is Jason Lee from Hong Kong. Yeah. That's about all I can say about him. His opponent, Rich Swann, is well known from NXT and of course his past in the American Indies, Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, whatever. He already wrestles at NXT, so some of WWE's own talent involved in this too. Then we have Gurv Sira. As far as I know, he's not really related with Harf Sira, but appears to be his tag team partner. I don't really know. I really don't know him. So his opponent is was Noam Dar, an Israeli wrestler from Tel Aviv, and I haven't seen him thus far, but I've heard a lot of good about him. He appears to be a technician, and and again, another pick who is very interesting in this tournament. We'll see how far he goes. Fabian Eichner, Adrian Sevier from Italy. We all know him from several, at least Germans know him from several German events. Good guy, very good guy. He faced Jack Gallagher, obviously a Brit from Manchester, England. Him I haven't seen, but he's supposed to be very good. So, Sevier, Gallagher, we'll see where this goes. And the final first round match and the final two competitors are Tommaso Ciampa. We all know him from Ring of Honor, and again, he is already signed to NXT. So, we all know he's a good guy, so I don't know how far he goes in this tournament, because his opponent is Johnny Gargano, another guy already signed to NXT, and one of the best indie workers, or most interesting indie workers I've seen around 2010, 2011, and since he is signed to WWE, I haven't seen anything with him, so I'm looking forward to see how far he has advanced with his in-ring skills, because he has shown tons of potential thus far. Anyway, I think the WWE Cruiserweight Classic will be very interesting to watch, and as I said, my top picks to win this thing are Akira Tozawa, Kota Ibushi, and Zack Sabre Jr., maybe even Noam Dar, because it seems that these four guys are the most exciting and internationally well-known superstars, and I think WWE is going to sign more than the winner, because with the brand extension happening in July, you'll sooner or later have the proper platform to showcase a new cruiserweight division, this time done right. So hopefully you enjoyed my short overview over the contestants in the tournament, and yeah, hopefully you'll tune in next time. So long.